Huzzah! It worked today. First try. Very nice. Alright. Oops, I need to reach over here before we start and clean off my, all my stuff, man. Oof. Getting in and everything's all dirty. Hey, cutie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Hope you are having a great day. And thank you so much for the welcoming back. It has been a while, but Sunday was a very stressful day. It was fun though. It was fun. Let's see here. Oop. Let's see. What is going on here? Let's see how well Krita is responding today. Okay. There's a little bit of lag. Maybe I should close a few things here. I really hope OBS is doing okay today, because it has been really messing up. That has been partially my stress. Ever since the update, it has been a really bad struggle. So, let's just hope that oh yes, I completely forgot that I like to use a little bit of a thicker thickness of the lines going, especially when it comes to larger pictures. So this is a really interesting scene that I'm trying to work on, because okay, my PC is making noises. I'm not sure entirely how long I'm going to be able to stream today, because OBS is being stupid again. I tell you. So many things just stressing out. Alright, so. The idea is that this person is supposed to be eating pizza nonchalantly, and this was a scene that was asked of me to do because they really like these scenes. Essentially, the main character inviting his 3 female friends out for lunch, them all having crushes on him, think it's a date until they all get there, realizing it's just, you know, a hangout. And the sad thing is, I've actually been in one of those. It was interesting. In real life. It was not fun for the people that thought it was a date. Okay, so let's see here. Wanna make them a little bit thinner. Neck is thinner. Okay. Definitely want to keep this as the fist that she is leaning her head against, because she is not having any of this. This is going to get really messy really quickly. And I really hope OBS can handle it today. Let's see. This is going to be foreshortened just a little bit. I've been in the awkward situations. it wasn't as bad as this scene, but yes, I have been in a situation where a very popular guy that I hung out with uh, had a lot of crushes on him, where he decided to invite everyone, not telling the other people, where the other people then thought it was that they were the only ones being asked out, and therefore was a date. Little did they know, there were about 5 other guys there and about maybe 4 other girls. And me knowing about the crushes on this dude, realized right away why the other girls that liked him were not so cheery the entire event. The arm actually goes this way. Yeah. It's fun. As you know, I grew up being the quiet one in the social groups. So I constantly would like to observe everyone. And some of the things my old friends used to do. Dumb as rocks. I mean, I can't say that I'm much better. I'm pretty dense as it is. But when it comes to other people making mistakes, I can catch on pretty well. You know, when it's not happening to you, it's pretty obvious. And then when it is happening to you, I have, you know, it's the hardest thing in the world to notice. I don't want to make the pelvis too small. I've been noticing that my pelvises have been relatively small. You're a real introvert for observing? Yep, I am the definition of introvert. Where I just like to people watch sometimes. That's why I was so good at psychology. Because half of my assignments were, hey, go out and people watch. It's like, oh, go do exactly what I naturally do anyway. And get a grade for it? Hell yeah. Okay, so I may not get everything exactly correct here, but I do want to see. I don't even know what she's going to be leaning on. uh, this one's not happy. These two are going to be aware that they like each other, and which is why I'm doing the whole anime conflict eye stare. I kind of I like that between when you know they have that in anime and everything. So, uh, definitely having to think outside the box with this anatomy. I mean, this is a really rough sketch, but I'm just trying to go quickly. That way I don't that way I don't spend too much time on it, you know. I don't want to spend everything on it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That was actually one of the things that was really stressing me out on Sunday. Uh, was I had some free time, and before the stream, well, I didn't even stream on Sunday, but before I decided to start streaming, I was doing some sketching, and man, it was going bad. I was not happy with anything I was drawing, and I was just stressing out because I was also watching some anatomy classes that I had bought online to help enhance my drawing capabilities, and I really should learn anatomy if I'm really going to do this, at least to the point where I can illustrate what needs to be done. But yeah, it was not going well. Hey Bucky, welcome. I was really stressed out on Sunday, and I was just like, you know what, it's probably better that I just scrap everything, not stream, take the day off, de-stress, rather than forcing myself and just, go back to the basics. Where I went back and I don't know what I'm doing. I lost my train of thought with my sketch. I went back and actually did some practice on some of the more basic stuff, like head, like some of the earliest stuff that I did with like the heads and everything. And yeah, it was a little demoralizing, but it's something that I know I have to do. It's a little embarrassing that, like, oh, would you actually make so much progress, you have to go back to the basics a lot. But when it comes to progress, you can't let embarrassment be what stops you. I really hope you people are smarter than me. Why, what's up, man? I mean, I wouldn't put it past myself. I'm not entirely smart. Like, I'm more street smart than I am smart. I think maybe there'll be like a wall here that she's kind of leaning on. Oh, maybe that could be it. Maybe this is like an outdoor pizzeria. And this is like the stone fencing. You can be pretentiously smart? I mean, that's just everyone in the world. I've noticed that people that are actually smart don't talk a lot until you ask them questions. Then they are smart enough to, word vomit what they know. But the people that like to just continuously talk, like me, unfortunately, I have to continuously talk because I'm streaming. Sometimes it just comes out as, ignorance. Oh. Hey, I've been there, man. I have been there. I, it's not too uncommon. I mean, plus, you were drawing. So, if there is any reason that I would love to hear that you were not in the stream, it's drawing. Progress, baby. this hand would be doing. I don't know why. Seems like it's really laggy today. I don't know if that's OBS taking up too many resources, but I was drawing earlier today and it seemed fine. So I don't know why it seems a little laggy. I'm not on like... Seem a little laggy to you guys? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just tired and my brain is lagging. That's too long. That. Come on, I just need a simple curve. Man, really, like... I don't know, maybe my picture is too large. Maybe I need to zoom in. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It just seems really not responsive right now. So I don't know what is causing that. So it's way too much of a curve. Like, the reason I started doing this is because, like, I saw my teacher do this, where he does these, like, hooks for limbs. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. I like how that looks. I like how that implicates that the bones, or not the bones, but, like, the curvature of the bones are set. And it gives dimension of which way, like, the arm is going. I really like that. But it's a little bit harder on foreshortening. Like, it's hard to determine the foreshortening aspect of it. Like, I think there would be like a pizza here in the center, and I think this girl would like kind of be picking at it. Like, fine, I'll take a slice. Again, I don't know how... Oof. Maybe I just hopefully need a PC restart? Because I did... Oh... I did have a Windows update. Just like right before the stream. Shit. I hope Windows didn't mess up everything. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know how long we are going to be able to stay live. How many programs or apps you open at the same time? Well, I have, on the foreground, I have Krita, which is the drawing app I use. I have YouTube for the chat, and OBS. That's pretty much it. So, normally it should be running fine, but I think because of the update, I may have to repair it. Maybe I should make that, maybe I should make the table a little bit more thinner. Kind of like something like this. We're not seeing... I mean, the perspective is fine. I think. Oh man, why is it always me that has to fight with all these update stuff? Like, I can never get a stream without technical difficulties. It's not fair. Do I like Hawaiian pizza or not? I love Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian pizza is kind of what I grew up on. Like, I know there's a whole meme thing of, oh, pineapple on pizza, but it's like, one, for most of it, it's not that bad if you don't dislike it. Like, I've had friends that, you know, swore up and down, and then we finally got them to try it, and they're like, oh, okay, fine, it's not that bad. Like, I've seen hilarious videos of, like, Italians that, like, worship the pizza, or, like, not worship the pizza, but, like, they take their pizza seriously, is what I should say. And, yeah, having someone deliver pineapple on pizza, they almost get their, like, asses kicked. It's hilarious because of how serious they take their pizza. Yeah, I don't really eating pineapple or raisins because raisin bread is good too. So, like, I have this restaurant in my area called Cece's Pizza, where when I was growing up, that was pretty much the only thing we could really afford was the buffet of pizza. If we wanted pizza, that's all we could afford because it was like $2.99 back then for the buffet, and we would gorge that thing down. We didn't care what was on those pizzas. We ate it. Like, I've eaten some weird pizzas because of Cece's Pizza. This is a really weird pose for the pizza, but I copied it off of a stock photo. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, this is the scene I kind of want to go for. Make like this girl with long hair. Give this girl like pigtails of sort, if I can remember how to draw pigtails. This girl will have like shorter hair, kind of only like coming back here to a little flip. Leftover pizza is also good though. Dude, that is like my language right there. I remember for like a couple of months, all I had was pizza in my fridge. What is your default color palette? My default color palette. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Like, are you talking about like I like as far as the colors I use is pretty as far as this picture goes, I'm I'm probably gonna use this one in black and white. Like, I want to make this into a manga scene, so I'm not gonna do like the fancy shading. I'm gonna do manga shading, or try to do manga shading, where it's just simply black and white. Um, but normally, I kind of just pick and choose. Like, I use the color wheel. I don't know if that answers your question, and I kind of just guess. Something like that. But because I use a color wheel, like, I kind of just fiddle with it back and forth until there's a color I think is correct, until people tell me that the color I'm using is wrong. So I'm just trying to estimate right here where their pelvises would be. Because then I don't need to draw the whole thing, I just need to estimate where their legs are going to be. Well, I hate to call the stream, but like, my PC is super not doing well right now. I want to get more in. It's just fighting me. Okay, so that's the really rough sketch. This is going to be an interesting piece because I don't I'm gonna have to put on some clothes for these people. And as we know, clothes are probably my worst deal here. So, who should we start with? Let's start with the dude, because he's kind of the focal point of this awkward scene. Let's make it a little more exaggerated. Like, he's really enjoying the pizza, not really minding the girls. Sometimes you just gotta eat the pizza. Oh, I already updated it, but like it was updating as I was chowing down before I started the stream. But I think the update needs to be repaired. Yeah, sometimes the updates of the computers don't really like stick well. And sometimes I have to undo the update and then do it again. I think it should last me at least a few more minutes before I really have to turn it off and on again. But I would like to make some progress into this and, you know, give you guys a chance to like see what I'm doing without like being only online for 30 minutes. I always at least try to push for an hour. Like, that is kind of my personal minimum. Don't forget to save my work. Yes, thank you. I know it has an autosave function, and I have been abusing that trust. Let's see. On this hand, the thumb would be on this side. another piece in this hand. Chest. I think I drew his chest a little too deep in the original sketch. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more of detail here as it comes out. See his chest there. Kind of, it would bring out here. Something like that. But probably a little bit deeper on this part right here, because he is leaning towards us. Okay. Let's put my curve line, that way I'm reminded that the is like hunched over. Okay. If I'm gonna draw this wall here, then I don't really need to go beyond that. But I do need to figure out if I want to keep this perspective. I think I need to shorten it just a little bit. Kind of erase it here, that way it doesn't confuse me. Ow, I just popped my collarbone. That's why I need to do mandatory stretching when you're drawing. Make sure to do your posture checks. Once your body stiffens up. Even though I'm not old, I'm all crackly. Go away. No, what'd I do? I hate when I bring up that menu because I always accidentally touch stuff. Pop your collarbone? Yeah. I'm all crackly, like I said. When you've had probably as many injuries as I have, pretty much anything can pop. I pop my nose sometimes. Like, I know people find that one weird. You know what? I kind of want her elbow on the table. Like, she is really not having it today. What a talent. You leave me alone. I felt the sass in that. If she's gonna do that, the arm would actually be... Yeah. I think this is a little bit better. Good night, cutie. Have a good nom. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's what. So I've been locking my layers because of that. Like once I get a done layer, I lock it, and I'm like, nope. Even if it takes me longer, I'd rather not accidentally start working on a layer until I am done with that stuff. So I think she'd be like picking up a piece of pizza, but it's kind of like flopping back. This is going to be an interesting hand posture. I guess it's kind of the same. Mm, well, it's the same posture I was going to originally use for the dude, which is like the whole. I know it as the crane finger position for martial arts. And oh, I'm forgetting my stuff now. I'm gonna stop talking. But where you kind of like bring your fingers in for like a beak. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I can have her arm turn just a little bit like this. That way it's like an open palm thing like this. Maybe it'd be better if I think I underestimated how much room I needed. So let's maybe if we give her a soda kind of thing. And she's just watching this dude finish all the pizza because none of the girls had eaten anything. mouth expression would she have? Maybe just a... No, that looks like a smile. That also looks like a smile. Maybe just a straight line down. Maybe like just complete boredom. I'll do the eyes later. The perspective, I'm kind of losing the perspective here. Like, the dude is fine. And I think I should have... Okay. I think I need to move the table down more. And possibly move the girls down as well. Move these back girls down to more of a level of like right here. Maybe not as small as those circles, but like keeping their heads there and kind of shift everything down. Yeah, I better call it here. Krita is really lagging on me. Like, I'm clicking on some stuff and it's not even responding. I hope Windows didn't, like, just ruin everything for me. Like, I think it's the compatibility between Windows and OBS that is really crashing this. This is like early streams messing with me. Let's go ahead and save that. Ugh. Well, that's what you get when you have such a janky setup. Let's go ahead and call it here. Thanks guys for coming out. Sorry, it's such a short stream. Hopefully I can get it fixed by tomorrow so we can have a longer stream. I hate doing this, but I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. Maybe I need to reinstall everything. I don't know. I really hope not. Anyway, I suck at outros. So have a great night, and I'm just going to end it here.